Welcome back, Ball Busters. Today we're going to take a look at another APA match, and so let's get right to it. Braden has won the lag. Looks like he made one on the break. Braden's a skill level 5. Quentin's a skill level 4, so it's a 4-3 race. Looks like Braden's made a stripe on the break, so he's going to be obligated to take those if he didn't make a solid. Doesn't look like he did. You can see that 11-12-2 combination there is as a problem spot on there. Braden starting off good, making a few. Right about now is the time to deal with that breakup. Getting those, trying to get those out of there. That's much too soft to hit that to do it. Top left or just left to spin it in there to get him to kick off the rail would have been much better play. So now all he did was move one problem to another and create two problems grand total versus trying to just separate the one. Quentin's first time at the table. See what he's going to take a look at here. Looks as though maybe the 4 ball. I think that's a good choice. That 5-7 combination there may be wired to go on the side. Okay, well he helped break that up out anyway. That'd be a good time to get that 11 out of there. I agree with Braden's decision here. Get the 11 out there. But all he did was move it to the other side of the table and just continues to create a problem. Quentin's got 1 down, so he's going to take the 2. Managed to come around. Didn't help his 6 situation any at all, but at least he got it in there. I think he was hoping that 5-7 was wired to go on the side, but it didn't look as though it did there. Braden can kick his 12 down towards the corner a little bit here. But it looks like he's aiming at the 11. What his plan there was, I'm not exactly sure. That didn't help either situation there. That just made matters worse in my opinion. Should have come down off the short rail and tucked it in behind the 12 to try to get ball in hand, but woulda, coulda, shoulda. I have no idea what Quentin's going to try and work out to get that 6 out of there. It is totally surrounded. And it looks as though he's going to save it till last with no plan. So that's why it's important to have some type of plan on figuring out how you're going to get your problem balls out of the problem that they're involved. Good idea. partially hide it behind the gate. So now we'll see what Braden's going to try and do here. And it's nothing. Guess the 6 hit the rail on that. It was a hell of a shot by Quentin to get that 4 in. And now we're taking a timeout. So he's going to talk it over with the coach, see what best course of action is for him at this point. Try to develop a plan to move forward. So. Alright, looks like they've come up with a plan and he's just going to turn the ball back over. And all he did was tie his ball up again. You've got to have a plan. There was too many other outs. You could have kicked your ball out and still hid him from his, I should say. If anything, get that 11 out of there, Get the 11 out of there and leave the ball at the top end of the table where he doesn't have anything on the 6. And Quentin's thinking it over. See what he'll come up with here. Should have fast forwarded this point. Didn't realize that I had left this when I was doing the editing on the game. So he gave Braden ball in hand. Let's see if Braden at least tries to do something this time around to get it out of there. Making progress anyway, so that's good. Quinn can make his 12 and slide the 6 down, hold it in the pocket, or at least blocking the 15. That would be something. Gonna elect to try to tie him up for right now and still live to fight another day. So Quentin's still in another tough position here. That 6 is all locked up. Alright, now's the timeout. Get that 6 up table. When you get ball in hand, at least then you can manipulate, make the 12, make the 15, something along those lines. Because just continually tying them up does no good. It doesn't create any outcome to the game. really going cross side and back is really the only shot Quentin has at this. Not sure what he's doing now. He just thinks he's going to miss it, so he's going to try and make things a lot tougher on him to spread Braden's balls out a little bit. I know he probably wanted to leave that up at the top rail up there, just a little bit hard. Here's where I wouldn't take this one first. In the event, it's far enough away that in the event that you do miss, I mean, I know your intention is not to, but if you do miss, and you took that one first, now he's got an easy shot on the 6. So if you can, at least save it till last or next to last. You don't want to take that one first. That's an easy shot to be able to get in over there, and the other 2 balls will leave you on that. So shoot that 15, then shoot the 11, come off the rail, and you can shoot the 12 in the corner and then the 8 in the side. And if I'm not mistaken, my point is proven here shortly. See, he held it up short, and yep. And if he would have taken that 12, that 12 down there, Quentin would have an easy 6 and 8 out right now. As it is, he's got to do a tough bank if he wants to do one. Wasn't a bad play. The 8's blocking the side pocket. You're flat enough on the 12 that doesn't give him an easy shot to the corner. I don't know if he can get around, if he can cut that 11 enough. He might be able to bank the 11 and cross side. That works as well. Does give him Quentin a little better angle for banking the 6 now though. Short. That was a good safety on Braden's part. Chance of getting ball in hand now. Much easier run out with ball in hand. Quentin's going to look both ways, both the long way and the side rail on these to try to figure out which might be the best angle to attack. I'd probably aim about where his hand is now, down towards there. Just maybe top and maybe just a hair of right. I shot that too far up the rail. Just make the 12, you should come off the rail. You'll have 2 pockets in which you can try to put it in, either that side or the corner. He's elected to the bottom corner. Nice easy hit, so even if you miss, you leave him the cue ball at the far end of the table. He didn't miss, and he's got game 1 under his belt. So now it's a race to 3. Another good break by Braden. 1-2 looks like it's, you know, kind of a problem, but the rest of them broke out really well, so it's a good looking table. He's made at least one of each now, so he does have a choice on what he'd like to choose. I think I'd pick stripes and start with the 13 right now. In APA, he could use one of the solids into a stripe if he needed to, or vice versa. When it's open and right from the break, when it's open, you can do that. You just can't use the 8-ball. Tough cut for him, I guess. Table's still open, so Quentin can shoot whatever he wants. Not sure if he's, looks like maybe the 10-15 combination. Yeah. I'd shoot the 11 up in the corner or in the side if it goes that way. That way you're not breaking out the 1 and 2 here, like that. Or setting him up for the 5, which was another difficult shot. Now it's a pretty open table. I like this play by, that way you leave him down blocked on most of the shots, so now he's done all right. If he wants to run out, he's got to think about getting on the top side of that 1 and 4. Looks like Quentin's probably going to run that 9 off the 15. And that 15 will come up off the rail. I'd rather go rail first and try to knock it in there. Oh, he was able to slide it by, so that's good. He's left himself a combination shot here. So. Table's fairly open, so Braden's capable. It wasn't to be. Here's an advice for using the bridge. If you're stretching, you're likely not going to hit where you intend to hit, or be a little bit off, or add some unintended side spin to your shot. So don't be afraid to use the bridge. Matter of fact, I advocate for practicing with it from time to time. Just gonna try and cut this in the side pocket on the right. It's a tough cut, but it is possible he could do it. That was excellent pocket speed. Nice shot by Quentin. It's 1-1 now, so Quentin needs 2 more, Braden needs 3. Quentin's first break, let's see how he does. Good separation and everything. Unfortunately, a little bump pushed him into scratch, so Braden will start out in the kitchen with APA. So table is open. I don't think anything else went down, but looks like he's going to try and shoot the 2. Not sure what he wanted to shoot next or how he wanted to leave it. You want to minimize that going back and forth on the table as much as possible. Makes it more difficult to get the position you want for your next shot. Well, it's not ideal, but he still does have a look at a few balls on the table. Looks like he's going to have to take the longer shot down there towards the corner. Hit it a little full. About the only ideal shot is that 3 ball on the side. Come off the rail, you can go after the 1 next. You decide just to run it on up. I don't think the 4 goes by the 5, so that's a little more difficult. So now we're back down the table again. That's a little more difficult. And he hits the 15, giving ball in hand. Got a fortunate roll to help kind of tie up that corner pocket. That'll help in the long run. Quentin's thinking right. He knows that's his problem balls, and he's got to get him out of there as soon as possible. So he's at least thinking right. Being that close, you just have to be careful of a double hit. You could use that 13, hit it in the side, and come off there and knock those out a little bit. At least you'd be out, you'd have a better shot on the... Maybe he's thinking he's going to combo it, put that 11 up in the corner, hit the 5 in, block the pocket himself. unfortunately, when he does, he's going to leave. If he does the combination of the 14, 11 to the corner, and that 11 doesn't follow the 5 in, then he's going to leave him on that 4 ball up there. Possibly the 1 ball on the side, but definitely leave him on the 4 ball. Okay, I got him broke out, but now Braden can shoot to be a tougher cut, but he can, shoot to 1. I think looking at this right here, probably the 5, come back up for the 1, a little inside English. Too much traffic over there to try to roll it around. He got lucky there and got a gentle bump. So now he can go with the 4. Yeah, he needed to keep that almost along that first line, first diamond line, in order to shoot that 1 on the side and then go for the 7. Now he's got a tough cut that's going to send him away from the 1, because I don't think he's going to put any backspin on it. No, and he's going to hook himself right behind the 8. Need to put low right on that to get it to come back up towards the 1, and then it still wouldn't have been great for you, because you'd have been probably blocked by the 11 going into the corner. Quinn's balls are tied up. If he can cut this one in, then he should be coming down table, as long as he doesn't run into the 1 or scratch. He did hit the 1, and he came out pretty much flat and pushed the 8 towards the corner that's blocking his 15, so that didn't help matters at all. Needs to put a little left on this, so it's going to come off the rail and back up towards for the 11. He decided just to shoot it and make it, and then try it. So he's going to try and shoot this all the way up here. I'd shoot the 11 and come down off of there, and then you've got the 12 as a setup for the 8. So now a little tougher to get on the 8. Midfield. Sometimes it's a good idea to play your opponent and just leave them in a tough way. They may be able to hit the ball, but at least you didn't give them an easy shot. So now he's got a tough back cut to the corner or a long bank. It looks like he's going to the long bank to the far side. Was it going to get out of the way or is it going to stay in the way? Looks like it stayed in the way. So if Braden could now, my advice would be to him to just hit about where the silver is in that corner with a little top, roll into the 1 very gently. Right there, just like that. Well, at least he's gonna block the easy shot to the corner. The only other option is the top right corner for Quentin now. Leave a comment down below to see whether or not you think he's going to make this. Go ahead and pause the video and see if he's going to make this one or not. Sure is taking his time trying to figure out what he wants to do. Looks as though he's going to try down there in the top right corner. Here's where knowing where your ghost ball is helps tremendously, if you know how to use the ghost ball. Stay tuned, I'm coming out with a video on the ghost ball. Beautiful shot by Quentin. He's on the hill. It's 2-1 and he's on the hill. One more to go for him. So. Final break. 8 on the break. Moving a little bit, but no, not this time, and a scratch. So Braden needs to mount a comeback, and right now it needs to happen. So okay, I like the choice of picking solids. Didn't particularly care for that, but it looks like the 5-6 is workable to the corner for a combination shot. Well, he managed to pull that off. That was unforeseen. Sometimes they say it's better to be lucky than good. Quentin's got some work set out for him. That combination fades away from the pocket, from the corner in the top right, so he's going to have to deal with that. Coming the other direction, it would be a little bit easier, but it's a long shot for a combination. Not sure what he's lining up here. If he's going to try and cut it in. Yep. That worked out good for him. Now shooting this one into the corner could break those up for him, so now's the time he needs to go at trying to break those up. Alright, he tried. He made an attempt, so that's good. The more you try, the better off you get. Eventually you get better and better. So, but he was right in his theory. Not sure why he hit that so hard. Now he's got one of the pockets blocked with the 8-ball, so he cannot go at it very aggressively here. Braden is going to have to hopefully use that 5 to get around behind there between the 1 and the 8 to send it back up this direction. He's on the wrong side of the shot line to assist that. He's going to have to give it low or some left here to get it to go in there. Yeah, and that's going to be above it anyway. It wouldn't have been good. He's going to get fortunate that maybe Quentin doesn't have a great look at his balls. Possibly it's enough to keep him from cutting it into the corner there. He could try going to the bottom rail down here and then possibly, looking out a safety on him by hiding behind the 14 down there. That's a pretty steep angle though. That was good. That was a good hit. Did get his busted up. That was good. Didn't work out with a safety, but even though he made a ball, now he's stuck with a tough shot. So not sure how he's going to get out of this one. Plan is or was to try to go after the 1. I think he was trying to hide the 14. I'm not sure if he was able to get it or not. It doesn't look like it from this point, but the way Quentin's lining up, I guess it isn't. So. This all the way up, which is not a bad idea because as long as he leaves it on the right hand side of the table here, Braden's going to be locked on his. Now he's taking a timeout to kind of see how he wants to go with this, because he's going to have to do some type of kick shot at it, and you have to be careful that you don't come off of the when you rebound off the kick that you're going to hit the 8 in. So well, this should be out for Quentin. All he needs to do is shoot the 12 to the corner, leave the cue ball at this end of the table, tap in the 11, and he'll have an easy 8 out. Okay. Pretty easy. Just put in some left spin. Put in no spin, and now the 1's got him hooked. But it is easy enough, fortunately for Quentin, that he can come off the rail here and knock the 8 in. All he's got to do is be able to execute it, pick the right spot on the rail to bank off of there, and put it in. about at the half diamond mark. If he aims towards the half diamond mark, he should be all right to get it in there. Nothing like a little distraction from the other tables when you're trying to get your, final 8 in. And that does it for him. He wins 3-1. So congratulations to Quentin. And stay tuned. Come back. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.